Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It is December 2nd and sorry, I'm never prepared. 23 days till Christmas, yay. I am filming this right after I just filmed the first day so that I can now be good with my, I like to publish these things at noon. So this one will actually come out at noon on Monday. Oh, back to the work week, you guys. It's back to the work week. It was so nice I know not everybody got long breaks like I did, but I haven't been back to work since last Wednesday afternoon. So it's hard to go back to work after that. Although it's a little bit easier knowing that Christmas is coming and I've got to take some extra time off just because they're asking us to kind of burn our PTO. But yeah, it's still, Mondays are hard, but they're really hard after holidays. All right, let's get started. Let's get a tea going. We'll start this time with the Puka Tea Advent Calendar. The listings for all of these are down below in the description in case you want to still try and get one for somebody in your life. This one did come from Amazon, and I really like this style. I did not, however, like the tea because it was ginger, and it was, okay, if you like ginger, you would love it because it had the spice, everything. So it was a little too warm for me, for my taste. But let's see what day 2 brings. Ooh, chamomile, vanilla, and manuka honey. That sounds awesome. And this is an organic tea, a blissful dip in a pool of calm. And they give you the instructions on the back. So this one is, again, one you can boil because it is herbal. And you can steep it for 5 to 15 minutes. So, oh, I already read that last time. So yeah, so I'm not because I just filmed the other one, I'm not going to re-steep the first bag of this, but I probably will re-steep this one before bed tonight because of the chamomile. Where can I put that? All right. So let me put this back in. The other thing about that I don't think I mentioned on the last video, when you're looking, if you're a tea person or you have a tea person in your life, a lot of these advent calendars for tea lovers, you can also, I told you to make sure that they had 24 different flavors because several have had 2 times 12. And you want to make sure you're getting 24 different ones. But some of them you can kind of get like only herbals or only black tea, only green tea, that kind of thing. So that's something to watch for too if you are looking for an advent calendar. All right, let me get that dipped in and then the lid put on. We will set a timer for 5 minutes so that we at least let it go that long. All right, so next let's do an actual Temu product. I haven't decided how I'm going to submit. I need to submit 5 of these videos to Temu for the month, and they like you to show products like right away. And here I started this one with a product that was not a Temu product. So I guess I won't be submitting this one. I need to be more organized. Anyway, looky here, I got more dice. So this is a polyhedral set of dice, 7 pieces. I'm collecting these and I think they're so pretty. And I'm hoping that at some point we'll be able to have family game nights where we can play role-playing games. And I'll be the one supplying all the dice. But this one is purple and blue, which is awesome. They're just so pretty. And there is, in these, there is always one of the 7 is a normal dice. So if you have enough of these sets, you can play Yahtzee kind of thing. But Temu has a ton of these, which you've seen because I keep hauling them on here. But I just really like, I really like the variety. Oh, and I guess I could show you. They do vary in size, some of them. So like these are the same dice, but one is definitely bigger than the other. I don't think that matters, but just so you know, there's apparently not a standard size for these things. All right, and then let's show one other Temu item. I've been showing a lot of these printable animals, 3D printables, because I think they're so cool. They're like iridescent, and what is going on? There's a little piece here. So what is that? Oh, there were 2 of those. So that means it's a do-it-yourself kind of. I'm trying to tell if it's like fire out the note. Oh, wait. What do these look like? They kind of look like wings. But where do they go? Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look to see. One of his little horns is not complete. All right. Where do these pieces go? Usually, I mean, I've gotten other ones that have pieces you have to add in, but it's usually pretty obvious to tell. Okay, well, I'll look at the picture, but I don't know. This one kind of, I don't know. I don't know if it's messed up or if it's supposed to look like this, you know, with the horn, and like his back looks finished kind of on one side, but not on the other side. So I don't know. I don't know if the poor guy is handicapped or if it's like that on purpose. Let's just see. Okay, I paid $1.98 for a charming 3D printed flying dragon. Okay, it looks like they go on his back. Okay, there's little spots right here that it looks like they're supposed to go on. Do they snap in? Well, it never gonna see that wing again. They do fit in the little spot, but there's nothing to hold it into place. Like they don't snap into place. So it almost makes me wonder if it came unconnected in transport, but it goes like this. So I don't know. I still need to look at the picture and see if his horns are right. But yeah, the other wing fell into a pile down there on the floor. When you have these rubber things on there, they pull your hair. All right. Okay, well, let's see what he retails for today, and then we'll look to see if his... Oh, no. Okay, so it is cut off on that side too. So I guess I got what I'm supposed to get, but the wings don't stay. So you would need to, I guess, add your own glue so that they would stay. But yeah, his one horn is cut off. And they're retailing for $1.79 today. All right, let's take a look at this tea. I don't know how long my water is even going to stay hot in my teapot. But I think we're going to say this tea is done. That way I'll have more to steep later. Okay, just trying to get the excess liquid off the bag. Oh, that spoon has the jelly on it from last time. Oy vey. Get some of my sugar. I like a very sweet tea. How sweet do I like it? Well, like if you're at a Chinese restaurant, you know, you get, you know, the small little cups you get. So I'll put my tea in there and put a whole packet of sweetener in it. Okay. Okay, it's got a really good chamomile flavor. I can't tell that I'm tasting the vanilla very much. But you do get the honey flavor, the Manuka honey. That's excellent. I would definitely buy a box of that flavor alone. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my these little things, and I'm going to create a like and a dislike pile. That way I'll know which ones I could order myself, you know, just regular. But I really should drink the rest of this so we can get the other tea going, since the water has already cooled down quite a bit. Yeah. That's okay. Normally I won't be doing two back to back. All right, well, just because I can't drink all of that right away, we'll do the jewelry one next. This was a Temu one. We got the bracelet last time, so today we should be getting a charm of some sort. Okay. Oh, we have a little Christmas tree. Now, I'm asking myself, why didn't I order two of these so that I would be able to use... I like symmetry, so I know I could put two different charms on an earring, but I'd really rather them look the same. So I should have ordered a second one so that I could get two Christmas trees. But that is a really, really cute little Christmas tree charm. So let's get the bracelet out. The bracelet is in here. And they usually put these in here in a way that will look good in that same order on the bracelet. But obviously, it's your bracelet. You can put them on there in whatever order you want. But I've found that they usually have it spaced out decently. So, got our first charm. so it'll be ready in time to wear for Christmas. So while I'm in here, this is our bucket list one. So let me just pick one at random because they aren't numbered in this one, and there was only 20. So let's just pick one at random. These are kind of, I guess, just ideas of things you could do during the holiday season. Go see Santa. So if you've got a mall near you, or sometimes banks have Santa. So take your kids or your grandkids to go see Santa. All right. And if I didn't mention it, I will have all of these items listed in the description below. I won't have the advent calendars time-stamped, but I will for the Temu items. So while we're doing these boxes, let's do the movie of the day. So if you're looking for a movie to watch tonight, you could watch Jingle All the Way. And the trivia for this one, wait. What does that say? Oh, I think it's supposed to say giant. It says G-T-A-N-T, but I bet it's the giant Santa in this film is played by WWE legend The Big Show. So that makes sense since Arnold is in this movie, right? So Jingle All the Way is your movie to watch tonight if you are participating in that. I don't know if we'll do this or not. I'll have to ask Jason if he wants to do that. We've got all these other shows that we're wanting to watch that we only pretty much make time for the lovey-dovey Christmas movies. Although we do always watch Love Actually, because that is my favorite movie of all time. And we do always watch A Christmas Story, and we always watch Home Alone, usually the first and the second one. And we're not really a traditional It's a Wonderful Life kind of. I like those older movies, but that the rest of the family really doesn't. So are there any others that we would watch every year? I don't think there's any others that come to mind that we would watch every year. But we do watch, we don't have the Hallmark Channel, but we have Netflix and all the other major streaming things. So we usually look on those for their Hallmarky kind of movies, because all the kids do seem to like the kind of rom-com nature where everybody's in this perfect little hamlet of a town, and it's always so beautiful, and it's like that's where you'd want to go for a Christmas vacation. That's a movie we don't usually watch either, A Christmas Vacation. But yeah, I always get jealous when I watch those movies, because you know, whenever I watch those, I'm like, oh yeah, let's get on a coat and some boots and get some hot chocolate, and never happens. All right. Oh, I said we needed to do our next teas. Let me finish this tea. This one is really, really good. And chamomile, hopefully it won't put me to sleep during this, but it's really good to help with, it's really good at night. It's a very calming tea. Now, if I could just make myself get off of my electronics at a reasonable time, that would also help. But I almost don't even go to bed till 1 in the morning anymore, and then get up at 7:30. And I don't know, I just sit there and I like read things online, and it keeps me from wanting to go to sleep. I mean, they say, what, no blue light 2 hours before you're going to go to bed? I don't listen, obviously. Okay, ooh, yay. This one is a Strawberry Apple by Tea Forte. You cannot microwave these because there is metal in them. Strawberry Apple, a sweet, fruity herbal tea with ripe berries and lemon. So herbal teas you can steep for as long as you want, and you typically boil the water first. And so we may have a little bit of trouble since my water's been sitting down here for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and just put, since I don't have to finish this one on camera. So let's just let this one go for a little bit. But strawberry, I love fruit teas. And how can I love everything? I don't love everything. I really like Gen Matcha. That, and not matcha like M-A-T-C-H-A, but matcha M-A-I-C-H-A. I really, really love, when I was doing my first tea subscription box, I think by the Dollar Tea Club, Gen Matcha was in the first box, or the first one that I got, and it has popcorn in it. And I was like, that's gonna be so weird, but it is fantastic. I loved it. So yes, I'm a big, big fan of tea. But my husband would really prefer I not be a big fan of tea, because like with any other craft or hobby, I go overboard. And you should maybe have 2 or 3 kinds of tea you really like, and then when one of those runs out, you get another one. That's like what normal people do. I'm the kind of person that has like 100 different teas, to the point where I probably only like about 5 to 10 of them, and then they just sit, and that doesn't do any good for anybody. But I don't know how to curb that. I am what I am. All right, next we're gonna do Holiday Glow. If you remember from yesterday, this one was, and this is a Temu one, but this one, the first thing I got, well, if you weren't here, the first thing I got was a pressed powder that was all cracked. So I'm gonna be putting that in some kind of a pot so that I can still use it, because it did seem like a good color for me. So if that tells you anything, I'm sure there's going to be lots of things in here that would need to be shared with friends or family members just because of skin tone. I mean, they didn't have these available for based on skin tone kind of thing. So, all right, so this is box number 2. And it's a nice little box. I almost wish I could save these boxes, but that's just the hoarder slash lazy person slash junk collector in me. Okay, well, we get an emery board, which actually I will use. And it's actually a pretty substantial one. I did just get the buffer from Temu, but who can't use a good emery board? So there you have it. And because I'm filming this after the last one, who knows what the status of this nail that's cracked is gonna do. Like, what's it gonna do when I shower? Is the liquid gonna get inside there and start making it peel up from the nail, or will it be fine? Like, have you guys had acrylic? This is dip powder nails, but have you had those crack before? Now, I'm not gonna lie, there were a couple times where I would be like sitting with my nail in my mouth and be like, what would happen if I just chomped on it? You know, I wouldn't do that, but it made me wonder what would happen to the nail. And so I'm super curious. All right, next we've got our lint calendar from Amazon. And this is probably my favorite brand of chocolate. And it does not seem to react with my skin, which is fantastic. Okay, so we got a little lint ball, a miniature bonbon. Oh, okay, I'm making a mess over there. I'm trying to get the stuff so I can stack the stuff I've opened and the stuff I haven't separate, keep them separate. These remind me of the little balls that you get for Easter. So I don't know if this is going to be just like a miniature version of the bonbon or if it's just solid like this. I'm trying to decide if I should bite it or suck on it. Let's try biting it. Okay. So it's a miniature bonbon with white chocolate on the inside. And maybe that's what the white wrapper. I don't know. Can you buy the little balls on their own? I guess if you go into the Lindt store, you could probably buy anything. I just always only see the bags you can get at the Dollar Tree or the regular stores that have the regular size bonbons in them. That's good. Okay. Next, this is our surprise baffling puzzle set. These are those metal toys that make great conversational, or they give people things to do when they're sitting gathered around, and can make people competitive, like how quickly can you open it. And there are instructions in the box to tell you how to open them. But the idea is you get some configuration of metal, bent metal, and there's only one way to get all these separated. So it just is a logic puzzle. And like, these are great. People will just sit around and mess with them until either they luck into it, or, you know, if they really want to think about it, they'll be able to figure it out just from that. But these are great. Get yourself a bowl that can just sit on a end table or a, you know, coffee table, and see who picks these up and plays with them. And they come in nice little bags so that you can store them better if you want to. But I was trying to get a variety of advent calendars to hopefully appeal to everybody. Now, the one that I wanted to get, but I don't think I did. I don't think it's like in transit, but they had a kind of like a survivalist advent calendar, which I thought would have some really cool tools in. And they had a fishing calendar one, so, you know, different lures and stuff, which might be nice if you've got a fisherman in your family. And then we've got the slime for the kiddos, or for people that have anxiety and need something to kind of de-stress with. Just all kinds of uses for slime, to be honest, depending on what kind of slime it is. Sorry, this one is a small. Oh, okay, well, this is a little unexpected. This one are pieces that you can add to a slime. So this is actually great for the people that need it for anxiety, because you put these in some slime, get it all mixed in, and then people really, really enjoy digging out the little pieces from the slime and, you know, like rescuing them, doing surgery, you know, whatever, getting your little tweezers and pulling it out. It's like a very concentrating kind of thing that really helps people calm down. So get a bag of mix-ins, we'll call it. So that's nice. Now, I don't know that I'd mix it in with the slime that we got in the last one, because it already has those little balls in it. So there may be some slime we get at some point that'll be more suited for the mix-ins. All right, let's do another Temu item. Here's some exciting stuff. So these are brush cleaner, straw cleaners. And why did I get these? Because a lot of mugs, cups, Stanley cups, those kind of things that come with straws, a lot of them also come with straw cleaners. So why did I want these? Well, I wanted these because of this handle. There are times when I put the straw cleaner down in the straw and then I have a really hard time pulling it back up because they've given you just a little metal kind of circle at the top to pull from, and that's a problem. So I thought this would be easier, but this one is super tiny. Like, this wouldn't work for any of your big straws, really. It's, for one, it's very short, but this would really be for your standard, like, plastic straw size. So if you've got, and I mean disposable straws, but if you've got those plastic reusable straws, they are typically bigger than this. So I don't know how well this would work. And maybe it'd be fine because you'd have soap on here and you'd be, I don't know. It feels like they're too small, but we'll give them a try because, like I said, I do like this. And I you know, sometimes try to get useful things. So I paid where's my sheet? I paid 77 cents, 2-piece stainless steel straw cleaning brushes with nylon bristles, long, flexible for water bottles and tumblers for autumn. I never understand some of the words they put in their descriptions. Like, why autumn, you know? Like, are people looking for straw cleaners that they can use in autumn? Like, how does that come up? I mean, I would think if you're gonna mention a season, I would think that summer would make more sense for cleaning out water bottles, but what do I know? But anyway, they retail right now for 44 cents, and they do come in different colors, if that matters. All right, our timer went off for the tea, so let's see if it looks like it's, yeah, it's not steeping very much, you guys. I'm afraid it's too cold. Well, we'll let it steep a little longer. One thing with this, I'm not looking at the box. I'm guessing that there's somewhere in that Tea Forte box that gives you the ingredients. I mean, they'd have to, right? They have to provide the ingredient list. So I don't know. Unlike the Puka one that tells you what's in it, this one just said strawberry and apple, which maybe that's all it is. But, I mean, it did say it was herbal. So maybe that's all it was, but I don't know. And you could, for those of you that are crafters, you could use this in your crafting instead of trashing it. But yeah, they don't say on them what specifically is in them. Because it could, you know, with an herbal tea, it could have some rooibos in there and to help with color too, if nothing else. All right, next we've got the kitty cats. There's probably calendars out there for dogs too, right? I mean, I don't know why you'd want to own a dog if you can own a cat, but to each his own. No, I love dogs, but I mean, I've mentioned this before. We have dogs in the office that roam through the office because their owners work there and bring them in. Anybody that has a pet is allowed to bring them in. So I could take my cats in there if I wanted, but that would freak them out. So yeah, I like dogs, but I am not the right person to own a dog because I am too lazy. I mean, dogs, and that's why I have cats, right? Because cats can take care of themselves. They don't, I mean, they need you to put food out for them and change their litter box, but that's a whole lot easier than having to take the dog on a walk, especially if the weather's bad. So kudos to all of you dog owners that are not lazy butts like me. All right, so here's the toy for today. Now, Peanut likes this particular sound a lot, so she'll like that part of it, but I don't know how much she'll like the... I wonder if any of these have catnip sprayed on them or inside them. But yeah, it's just kind of a burlappy kind of corded rope ball. I don't know. The football one that we got yesterday's haul, I don't know if I mean, they like to bat things around on the floor, but not as much as some cats probably do. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, I did that already. Sorry, you guys. I get distracted. Next, we have the W7 Beauty Blast. We were impressed with our first gift from them, which was a makeup remover in a pot. That's all it takes for me. Just put it in a pot and I'm going to think it's great. So today we've got something shaped like an eyeliner or hopefully it's not another nail file, since we just got a nail file. Hopefully if they're giving us a nail file, it'll be on a different day. But it could be a makeup brush. That's one way to make these calendars cheaper, right? Is to put makeup brushes in them. All right, so it's wrapped in tissue paper. Aha! We have a candy apple lip pencil. So again, this is W7. Who knows what that is? I mean, that's the brand, W7. The all-arounder color pencil crayon rouge à lèvres. It's the French part, the French way to say colored pencil. All right, and it is an actual wood pencil that I will need to sharpen. Will they give me a pencil sharpener? I guess we will find out. But a nice kind of lip crayon. It's in a nice color. I mean, it says candy apple, but it is a nice kind of red. That's pretty. So obviously I'm probably going to use it for my lips, but you could use it on your eyes. I mean, I think you should pick which one you're going to use it for and then stick with that, but you could use this for all sorts of things. But yeah, that's a pretty color. I like that. I'm still wearing that pink lipstick that I hauled a couple days ago, and I've been eating and drinking things and it still looks okay. Now, granted, I had some on my teeth when we first started that other video, but it is getting sticky now, probably because I've been eating. All right, let's see what else we got in here. I think this is a ring for my mom for Christmas. I'm filling up a jewelry box of sorts with various costume jewelry. And the one for today is this one, purple. She's a February baby, so amethyst is her birthstone, plus purple is her favorite color. And that is a really pretty stone ring or gem ring or whatever you want to call it. And I'm getting all of these in size 6 per my dad's instructions. I am still amazed that I can now sort of wear a 6. But that's pretty. And this way, she really likes jewelry and, you know, she thinks it's pretty and stuff. But this way, we won't have to worry about her losing it. Because if she does, it won't matter. So I'm going to be giving her this for Christmas. So I'm slowly getting this filled with different pieces of jewelry, and I'll be wrapping each piece of jewelry in some tissue. And, well, here, let's just take, like, this tissue. I'm going to use pretty colored tissue, but I'll take and I'll wrap it up. And, guys, I think I'm going to sneeze. And then this box has 30 of these. So with the pretty tissue paper, it'll look pretty. But, so she'll get it like this, and then it'll be something for her to unwrap. And I'm thinking about this now, and hopefully with the pretty paper, she won't think it's trash and just throw it away automatically. Hopefully she'll actually open it. I guess I didn't think of that, you guys. So I guess we'll see. We'll see. But that was the hope, that she will get a fun box of jewelry to play with. Now, I do think that there is one more piece in here for her. I'll tell you the price of both of these at the same time. This one was a 2-piece set that you could wear together or separately. And they're kind of like opposites. How is the best way to, like, would I wear these together? I wouldn't wear these together. So I'm going to say they're 2 separate rings. So this first one, again with the purple, only a little bit more of a grayish purple this time. It's got a nice height to it. Shoot. It's got a nice height, very decorative band. And then it does have, I don't know how well you can see it, but it does have 2 clear stones next to the center purple stone. And then the other one in the set is, it's got a clear stone in the center, and then there's some kind of purple enamel in the silver, which is hard to see on here. Maybe you can kind of see from that. But that's pretty also. I mean, the center stone's not that great. It's kind of cloudy, but it's still a decorative, engaging kind of ring. Okay, my nose is starting to, I was going to say starting to ring. No, my nose is starting to run. So I'm going to put these in 2 separate containers because I don't feel like that you would wear them together. All right, so we've gotten 1 whole row completed so far, and I've got more stuff on the way. I am going to turn around for just a second, pardon me, while I take care of my nose. Isn't that so gross one? It's like, why don't you pause? Well, I can't pause. I really, really, really wish my surface that I used to use for these videos, I wish that I could figure out the space problem on it, but I can't. And so that makes me just want to get a new surface, but they're expensive. But yet it's coming to the end of the year, so I need to position myself in a place where, because this channel does make money, so I obviously have to report it for taxes, but it doesn't make enough money to be profitable. And so therefore it's helpful when it's not profitable, really, if I take a loss in this, because then it kind of reduces my overall tax burden, which is not hard to do because I buy way more stuff than I earn. But at the end of the year, I want to make, that's usually when I would make any large purchases oh, well, my son apparently is wanting me to order him some more Temu stuff. He's working on his Christmas list. So my dad does the family Christmas card for him and my mom, and that side of the family we always did like Christmas letters to all your friends and stuff that you don't get to see all the time. Well, lately, the last several years, he's just been doing pictures. Well, this year, the theme of his card was Christmas trees. And so we had this really sweet picture of him and my mom in front of a Christmas tree in 1966, which would have been when they were both in high school. My dad would have been a junior and my mom would have been a sophomore. And so it was a really pretty picture. So he just had like, and then he had a picture of their first aluminum tree, and then the last one was like from 2013, and it was all of us, but my son wasn't born yet because he turned 10 this year. So my dad took a picture of him at like 2 or 3 years old and like edited it into the photo. So that got a big laugh from all of the kids today when they were looking at that. Okay, let me turn the sound off since he's just going to keep pummeling me with ideas. But yeah, so that was, yeah, the kids just thought that was hilarious. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the rings. Okay, the set of 2 rings, I paid $1.99. I got 1 price adjustment, and it is a 2-piece vintage luxury purple enamel pattern synthetic faux gemstone wedding band set. So they show them stacked on top of each other, but that just didn't seem right to me, or I wouldn't wear them that way. But it retails today. No, I don't want to edit. I just want to go to the website. It retails today for $1.62. It comes in sizes 6 through 10. And yeah, see, they show it together, but I didn't feel like it really, I mean, you can stack any rings together. I just didn't feel like it really worked that way. But that way you can kind of see the purple in the band a little bit better. But it's not as bold as this picture is in real life. And then the other ring I paid $2.34, got 1 price adjustment, and it's an elegant Boho-Chic purple oval cut cubic zirconia engagement ring for women, which retails today for $2.20, and it comes in sizes 6 through 10 as well. All right, shall we try the tea now that it's like gonna be like iced tea? It smells nice, but I'm definitely going to need to steep this again with some heat. So I'll probably stick those, if I don't drink them tonight, I'll probably stick them in a Ziploc bag till tomorrow, but I wouldn't let them go any longer than tomorrow, because who knows what might happen. All right, strawberry apple. There's not enough flavor here. There's a hint of strawberry, and it's a little bit tart, but that's not a good enough, it's not a good enough steep to give a valid review. So I'll try to remember to tell you what I think of it when I actually do get to try it the good way. Okay, are we really down to our last? No, yes, wait. Yes, I think we're down to our last advent calendar. And it is our Bon Maman. And I didn't go up and make another piece of toast, so I'm just gonna take a little bit out of the jar. But there's 24 jars of spreads or whatever you want to call them in here. All right, here's number 2. Guava spread. So another orange one. You guys, I can't tell you how excited I am about this particular one. This really is my favorite one. I love jams. I mean, so guava spread. It's got pictures of guava on it. So I'm just gonna taste a little bit of it on a spoon, unless I can't get it open. And then, hang on. Sorry. Let's see if that worked. Okay. I don't recommend just eating it with a spoon, but here we go. It's a nice orange color. Wow. That one's fantastic. That one is ultra smooth. I don't know if these are all going to be spreads like that. This one was a spread too, this quince one, but it had pieces of fruit a little bit more. But this one is wow, that is really, really good. Really good. A really good guava flavor. And the texture, I love. I prefer smooth. I don't really care to have pieces of fruit in my, I mean, I'll eat that kind, but I prefer the kind that you can spread like butter. So that was excellent. Okay, excellent. All right. So I think, let me make sure, I think there's one more exciting thing to haul, and that is a hook. Like I said, exciting. I think I did pretty good putting the trash, maybe not, yeah, no. Putting the trash in the trash bag this time. So this is a, I'm looking at it funny because they give you this, this is what you stick to the wall, and then you hang this up on it. So like this. I'm just surprised that it's so much bigger than the actual item. But I don't know, I think I must have gotten this to hold a purse. But again, who knows about this, the weight restriction or limits, because some of these stick to the wall pretty well and some of them don't. Like my hairdryer one in my bathroom fell off the wall, but the one in the kids' bathroom did not fall off the wall. And I've got the little storage things on the wall in my bathroom that have like the lipsticks and eyeliners and stuff, and it's been fine. I'm sure it depends on the weight, and of course how clean you can get your wall before you put this on, how long you leave just this on the wall before you try to attach this. But I can't think of what else I would have gotten this for, if not for a purse, because it just kind of seems perfect for your purse strap. But obviously it's a hook, you can hook anything you want on it. But so there, that is an exciting item. And I paid $1.14. It's an industrial style wall mount plastic hook for wash basin. Easy install, no punch bathroom basin holder. multifunctional bathtub hanging storage organizer rack for bathrooms, suitable for organizing towels, toiletries, and more. So yeah, obviously you could put any of those things on it. We use command hooks for our towels, and those always come with a weight notification on the packaging so that you kind of know how heavy you can put on it, heavy things you can put on it. It does come in black as well, and it is retailing today for $1.29. And okay, so they show like putting your bowls. I could use it for sick bucket. I got those collapsible buckets for everybody in the family for when they get sick, so it could hold those perhaps. I also have the collapsible mop bucket that I could hook on it. So those might be some excellent ideas. Now, of course, it's not suitable for plaster walls, wallpaper, or rough walls because it needs to get a good stick. But it is possible if you put it on a painted wall that's smooth that when it comes off, if it comes off, it might pull some paint off. So just be aware of that. They are not like the command hooks that you can remove clean. All right, well, that brings us to the end of December 2nd. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, this is that free shirt that I got from Temu. So it looks pretty good with this. And then I'm still wearing these pair I wear. My referral code is in the description below, along with the codes for the Temu products that we saw and the links for all of the advent calendars. And anything you need to know about Temu will be there also. And there's the link to my post office box in case you want to exchange Christmas cards. And there's the link to my Etsy shop in case you're into junk journal supplies, vintage junk journal supplies, or digitals. All right, well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd appreciate a subscribe, a like, a comment, any of those. I don't care what thumb it is, it doesn't matter. Any of those show YouTube that you guys like the video and maybe they should recommend it to other people. So I will be back again tomorrow with more advent calendar shenanigans and some more Temu items. So wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.